here to hit towers with his meta when it is available. And this should be a free tier 2 is... I mean, everybody from Complexity is filtering in, and 343, it looks like he does want to set up for the fight right now, but tower's going to fall quickly, and Miracle, his first life is going to pop. They have to try to defend him here, but Bad Rider...
The Snowball's going to be able to save him. The Brewmaster is on his way with Blink Dagger right now. Is he going to be able to appear in time? There goes Clap. There goes Primal Split as well. He starts getting out the disables. They're going to go for Ame first, it looks like, but the lasso's up, and Ame is still swinging. He's going to be able to take Miracle down fast, and even with the disables, there's no damage behind any of this, and that means Complexity are just going to get almost wiped here. 3 of the 4 end up falling, and the Brewmaster used that full 25 seconds here. They've got 1 lane of barracks. Now going to go for the tier 3 at mid. Radiance is finally here. Complexity, can they do anything to be able to hold this? They've got all their item timings now. Miracle has already lost his reincarnation. We have the lasso on the BK beat up. Templar Assassin going to be controlled up. They're going to be locked in by that Grimstroke as well. Miracle in his second life is already gone. The BKB is going to wear out eventually for the TA. He's currently doomed up in the back line. X-Nova controlling 343 as well. Monkeys Forever is only alive because the Primal Split is just not being dealt with right now. 343 does actually manage to kill the Grimstroke, drop the gem, but that's it. GG is called from Complexity. Pretty much a flawless performance. Less and less viable. Long jump over. They're going to be able to grab the Morphling, who they already have the Spirit Vessel on. They preemptively got the Furion in there. A big Wrath of Nature hit on multiple heroes, but they are going to pull Chalice back to his doom. All these heroes are low, though, and maybe sees it, as well as FY. 2 of them down. Complexity now on retreat. Miracle and Limp are pretty mobile. But FY still chasing, does manage to get a lucky shot proc, slowing down Miracle. Now the jump in from the Storm Shadow will finish him off with a triple kill for FY. Are they willing to dive the base here? It's looking like it is. They're going to risk the tier 3s. Tries to go for Limp, does not get the lucky shot to slow him down. Much to FY's disappointment, but Ame will just go for the tier 3s. He's been an objective-based gamer all series long. We're going to see the Grimstroke dies.
They don't have buyback on Limp, so they'll be pretty all in on this defense, but
343's got Poach. We'll be able to grab 2 of them with a lasso pullback. Here comes FY to be able to interrupt all the spellcasting, though, with the Blue Debate's already out. They are going to be able to bring down 2 for the BKB. No, Ame doesn't fall. Even the Doom on him with the BKB, he just turns and starts right-clicking some of down these heroes. Limp's going to be pulled back into his Doom, as Doom himself gets caught inside the spout, trying to make his way back in the fountain, where maybe he's currently residing. In Complexity, don't want to watch the massacre that's going to happen inside of their fountain, as they call GG to try and escape, but it won't happen. 5 members of Complexity get wiped out inside of their fountain. Especially if you can get any sort of stat items, multiple bracers or wraith bands.
Yes.
You swap and save your ally, you die, but your illusion can still keep right-clicking. Oh no, that E-Blade doesn't land.
Oh, but they might still have him.
Still may be able to get a really good Meteor Hammer with the Global Silence also going off. The Oracle can't save himself. They're going to focus on the fight position first and deal with the Ancient Apparition afterwards. He throws out the Ice Box, but he's silenced and won't be able to do too much. But Ramsey is still the harder carry here and can run down these heroes. With this, Scotty just rips apart the Morphling, able to take out away the Aegis of the Drill Ranger, and Raja sets up on him. They don't even really need his stuns. Moon is just delaying the inevitable at this point. Mineski thought they had a good fight, and they had a 2-man Meteor Hammer set up, but Ramses is showing there's a reason he's so far ahead in net worth. He just continues to build more and more as his big damage allows him to win a fight and increase his lead.
And they also wasted their 5,000 gold item by using the E-Blade in conjunction during the song. Like, the timing of that couldn't have been worse for them. The Global Silence gets popped, but you just grieves it off, reset the fight for yourself.
Yeah.
Very rough. I think he needs Ghost Scepter on no one or Yules. Like, he needs some sort of defensive team. You shouldn't underestimate the amount of damage that you can put out.
Especially if you can get any sort of stat items, multiple bracers or wraith bands.
Yes.
You swap and save your ally, you die, but your illusion can still keep right-clicking. Oh no, that E-Blade doesn't land.
Oh, but they might still have him.
Still may be able to get a really good Meteor Hammer with the Global Silence also going off. The Oracle can't save himself. They're going to focus on the fight position first and deal with the Ancient Apparition afterwards. He throws out the Ice Box, but he's silenced and won't be able to do too much. But Ramsey is still the harder carry here and can run down these heroes. With this, Scotty just rips apart the Morphling, able to take out away the Aegis of the Drill Ranger, and Raja sets up on him. They don't even really need his stuns. Moon is just delaying the inevitable at this point. Mineski thought they had a good fight, and they had a 2-man Meteor Hammer set up, but Ramses But again, he's so tanky in that butterfly.
How do you stop this?
Able to get away from so much damage to the back line. So Lotus Orb's going to be able to turn around one stun. Roger's going to be saved by Solo. Now they do have the lasso, but that's going to be soft. Now the Song of Siren. That's a Meteor Hammer. That's going to be a beautiful Meteor Hammer on to 3 of them. The blink away from Roger is going to be okay. Fisher stopping a lot of this damage. That Terrorblade though, turning around and helping out his allies. The Echo Slam into the back line. Ajit being controlled up, switched over to Morphling. It doesn't matter. He just gets ripped apart by the Terrorblade. He tries to go into strength more, but that just means no armor against the physical damage of this Terrorblade. Moon slides away into the night with the Shadow Blade, but they just dive in deeper. Will be able to catch the Ninja Boogie Silencer, dead for 70 seconds. Same goes for the Morphling, and without those cores, 2 against 4. KP is certainly not farmed enough to be able to stop this. As Virtus.Pro say, let's make this easy. Ignore Megas for now. Let's just go hit the tier 4s until a buyback of Ninja Boogie makes them perhaps reconsider.
Yeah, at least on the tier 4s, but they're going to hard commit for these Megas. KP coming in, doesn't have the ulti. I mean, he's just feinting, trying to do whatever they can. He's saying, look at me, try to go on me. They'll oblige. They'll try to go for the kill onto the swap. That's
crits. 1,000 damage from Ramses. A buyback immediately from KP, but now that they've secured Megas, let's go for the throne in Mineski. They see the writing on the wall. They call it here, GG. But no one still does plenty of right-click damage. Nice, 2-man silence out from Moon. This is an opportunity to go in until Ramses resets the fight with the Song of Siren, and they see they want to go for the damage deal in the back line. Immediately go for the silence on Moon as well as KP. Go for KP first. He does set the gold sensor, so instead they turn for Moon, take apart that Drill Ranger, leave KP for second, which they easily get. Ajit is now out of mana. He has the Ember Spirit until he pops a 1. Has plenty of mana to work with. That's why he's going to use it all to try and blow up no one, but doesn't have enough. No one with the magic resistance. Now the Reaper side comes back and you want to be one. Now he's going to reach in. Raging Potato jumps in, but he's dead as well. Mineski get wiped. Virtus.Pro now take full control of this game as they take a 3,000 net worth lead on shadowing Raging Potato here. Raging Potato gets hit by the Wrath of Nature, which may signal him something's up until he gets hit by the Fisher and Chant Totem Aftershock stun. No Echo Slam yet, but he's going to come back eventually. Doesn't actually get him as he blinks away, but thanks to the Thunder Strike, they still have the vision.
Yeah, and still 60 seconds on this Drow Ranger, 40 seconds on this Puck. They're at the very least probably going to get 2 sets here as the Puck buys back. But do they have enough damage?
4 versus 5, because Virtus.Pro will get Megas at this rate. KP leaning away, Yule Scepter. Oh, trying to go for the splitter. Stop at the Song of Siren. Look at that again. The positioning. 2 heroes grouped up. There's a 3rd kind of on the edges there. They are going to be able to get the Static Storm Reaper side combo that cuts the Ember Spirit down for 140 seconds. And that's just it right there. You don't have any of your cores left. Mineski just going to watch buildings die and call GG. Give him the good luck further because Virtus.Pro are indeed moving on in this lower bracket.
But carries are underrated, and being able to stop someone from right-clicking you with an E-Blade, it's not quite as effective, but it still kind of gets the job done. But are you going to be able to get the job done by challenging this Roche?
Well, now, Adriano, he's into the port. The BKB's popped. They'll look from the Timber. The Timber will be able to push back the Anti-Mage with the silence. The E-Blade on himself again, making sure that Matu can't hit him. Matu's dead. They'll try for more. Fielico jumps in, attempting with the air cup, but the Epicenter's already out. They're melting on Pain Gaming. They've lost the Helico. They've lost Adriano. They've lost 444. There'll be a buyback with the Helico, but Leo's in trouble. He cannot TP out. The damage is too much. Pain Gaming, they've lost 4 Miracle. It's now down to only a 4K lead, but Liquid starting to show that the Pain Gaming show may be over. By the farm just continues. GH getting the spike out and fuck onto the 2 of them. It was it for look at Belenis. BKB comes out. They do get the Hex onto Miracle, but Mind Control jumps in onto the Shaman. Stampede uses Leo's trying to get him, but with the Crimson Guard, it's so hard for him to do any damage at all to anybody. Mind Control does get separated from the rest of the team as they look towards him, but Miracle slides in, nukes down the Shaman, turns towards Lelis. There'll be a buyback coming up from the Cores. He'll try and return to the fight. They have managed to get on the back lines. 4-4-4 trying to keep his hands onto Miracle, put a second one down, a third one as well. Triple kill for Miracle. They're losing Leo's left, right, center, but they have got that kill on mind control. Can they get anything more? Leo pops the BKB, looks towards GH, but the Viper strike from Matu through that magic immunity is down on Leo. He cannot fight on. Miracle gets the ultra. Pain, they've got to get out of there. This is not a fight that they could turn up to as Miracle. KB delivered to Paparazzi. Paparazzi hanging around with the ult, will be silenced, but with that BKB delivery, he's ready to return the fire as he goes towards Kaka. He tries to leave with BKB, but he's taking a lot of damage. He has to keep his distance. Dark's now the focus. He's got a death ward down. Ori popping the BKB, snipes down the Witch Doctor, looks towards Yi. Razor's dead as well. There's old 11 who'll try his best to run, but Paparazzi will chase this one forward. Jumps in with the Primal Spring. Haunt is now used as the Spectre's back in the game, but already there's 3 dead on King Gaming. Desperately looking for Ori. They will get the sniper, but they may lose everything for this here as Old Chicken, the only one left alive. On Keto tried for the TP out, but the damage is too much. Vici do try for the epi, but Jordy backing up. He finds a different target. He's able to get in onto Yi instead. Yi just goes down. He'll take that. Didn't get the Spectre jump, but a Razor jump is just as good. Old 11 slowed up by the Echo Saber. Paparazzi's on him. 11 is dead.
They found Kaka.
There'll be the buyback from Yi. Kaka tries to roll his way out of it. They have to hold the silence, but Paparazzi's got the Wukong's command down. BKB popped by Ori. BKB from Yi trying to get on top of the sniper. Will be able to keep the static link going. They'll look towards Yang. Yang uses himself up. Old Chicken's still alive. They'll kill him off. Paparazzi triple kill. The Wukong's command continues to do well, but it'll finally fall. King Gaming, they get the Monkey King. They'll look towards Ori. Ori standing his ground, sniping down Kaka. Looks towards Yi, but Ori's gone. 3-man burst strike from Yang. There's the only follow-up. He's got the silence, but they've got the detection. King Gaming will kill all 4. They strike back hard.
2 buybacks needed for them to be able to do that one, but they get everything in the midst of it. They're all clumped together.
Maybe had to pick up some freebies on the back of this fight. Dark is digging down to the Spirit Vessel. Nature's Wrap bounces in.
As we see our 4, oh man, I'm just waiting for Fade to hit that number 1 network position, man. Our 4 position is almost there. Paparazzi looking to invade.
The boundless onto the 2 of them. Paparazzi, BKB, and the Wukong's command is out. They will TP over to the shrine. They look to get the squishy first onto DY. Kaka getting punched down, able to roll away. DY's still alive for now. There's the Hex play coming out from Fade, locking down on 11. He's still running with the Crimson Guard. He's trying to get out, but the boundless strike finishes him. King Gaming, 3 dead. No buybacks once again. Still, there it is. GG well played is called.
Bounty.
And for Vici Gaming, what sort of is the next big item pickup, would you say, that's going to allow them to then start and play and push in a way that King Gaming can't really deal with? Dark picked off down bottom.
I think they can look to just start taking fights whenever.
Like straight
got Aether Lens on Shadow Shaman. The catch is definitely going to be there. They don't have the Blink on Centaur, but with this Crimson Guard,
they could just run in, and as you say, with that cast rate, they get the Hex. So it's going to be attempted, but the Waning with silence is there, slowing down the aggression, but the Shackles out onto the park, catch him out. 11 trying to turn here with Kaka, but the stun's out onto Kaka. Kaka cannot escape. They'll look towards Yang. Crimson Guard held him in out a little bit. He's rolled back and he got Hexed again. He gets Hexed up. Fade was ready. As 11 dies, there'll be a buyback from you for this. See if he can actually catch anyone. He does have a Dream Coil.
Oh, that's what we were talking about. Focus firing the Centaur.
Just an instant kill for Vici Gaming.
They were waiting for Ori to heal up. He backed up and actually life stole off some jungle creeps for now. He's back to full health after being doomed. 11's trying to get a wrap around here.
He's going to have to pop the BKB and run himself away. It's Paparazzi already with the static link. It's going to shut down any potential that 11 has in the mid. Again, Old Chicken just gets collapsed upon.
No
He's getting jumped every single time. He does at least have the money for the buyback, and fortification is there. 15 seconds and Keegan will have the full line and back up. Yi jumps in, 3-man Dream Corridor. They have the follow up, the Crimson Guard pop. Kaka's just trying to walk into the midst of it all with the blade mail. Fade falling low, but they've lost Old 11. The win range is dead. Kaka's gone as well. Old Chicken pops the BKB, tries to go for the silence, but he's doing no damage at all. The Crimson Guard buff, keeping the Razor fine and safe to allow him to dive in. Paparazzi's BKB's back up. The sniper's dead. They're all dying. Dark's gone. They'll find the whole team. GG is called. Vici Gaming take game 2 and take the series.